Oh, yeah, we were muted. Sorry. Oh, I'm about to say going live. Why did it say that? That was weird. So I guess we are live now. Were we live before?
Nah, big.
Okay. Anyway, we're in the car, and it's been a long day, but we wanted to jump on here for a few minutes anyway, because we didn't get a chance to do anything last week. Didn't want to miss 2 weeks back to back without an explanation, and we just so happened to be just finishing up with running errands
Getting shots in my
in
arm.
in Charlotte because we're trying to prepare for this trip to South Africa,
The motherland.
and we've been having to get vaccinations and uh, vaccinations, and so we've just been kind of ripping and running, trying to get things ready, trying to convert our money into rand,
Oh, SARS.
ZAR, rand, ZAR, rand, and all that.
Always. Brand.
So anyway,
I get it, Brandon.
that's what we've been doing. So we've been running. We've been doing a lot of business, busy. I don't even know if we have a top of the hour, really. Hmm? You do? My top of the hour would be that I think we mentioned the Karen Reed case to y'all before. The jury is still out deliberating. It'd be interesting to see what happens with that case. Uh, that was one that I told you all was live, and it was actually where you could see the trial every day. So that case was really interesting, and the jury is out and seems to be having the same issue that they had in the first trial. So that's going to be. I'm very interested in seeing what they're going to come back with this time.
Yeah, they talking about, they asked the judge, can they find her not guilty on 2 charges and guilty on one? That whole thing is crazy. I don't think that woman did it at all. Personal opinion, attorney Worth over here. He really told me your opinion. Well, everything you said to me has been about the legal aspect.
My opinion is that I don't think they had enough evidence to prove
See,
that she
that's
did
what I'm talking
anything.
about. That's the answer I get.
Well, that is my opinion.
Yeah, but I need to know, do you think personally that if she did it or not? Not if they had the evidence to prove it or not prove it. So do you personally think, so that's what I'm talking about. My man
I
said,
think personally, because of the way they said her anger, the way her anger is, the way she was yelling at him, talking about she hate him and all that stuff. I can see her in a fit of rage, backing up,
being drunk,
like leaving, speeding off, and then putting it in reverse to back up. Like I know he ain't gonna not. You know, because sometimes you be expecting, like, if you speed off, you expect the person to call you and be like, okay, well, come back, or I'm not gonna just go in there. She's already mad up because they next to the girl that he was dating before.
yeah, so see, now you can change my mind just by saying that. See, you are a good attorney. When you're not even an attorney, you're an attorney. Because I was like, she ain't do that. Speed 20 miles an hour backwards. I forgot about all of that, right? So she's drunk, and she's not thinking, like, really drunk, not realizing that she actually even hit him.
I can see myself speeding off and then backing up all fast, like, so you really gonna just go in there without me? That's what I would have done.
Yeah,
And that's probably what she was doing too. And maybe hit him. I really think that might have been what happened.
But anyway,
yeah. So I just know how that's how we get sometimes emotional. Just we'll do stuff like that. So
and alcohol, and again, how drunk she was. They said she 3 times the limit and all of that. Went to sleep at like 2, I guess 12 or what was it?
Yeah, like at 2, and then when she woke up
at like
at
6, 5 or
still
6.
drunk.
Still drunk. All that alcohol ain't got out your system. So I didn't think about that on Paul though. Yeah, she may be voluntarily guilty.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's but
Yeah, so that was the one. The other one is what? Oh, I'm not even
Kelly.
R. Kelly, because R. Kelly's in jail, prison, poisoning himself, I think. But
So
I don't know if he. Let me take that back. I don't know if R. Kelly's poisoning himself. I'm not gonna say that. I'm saying allegedly. Well, R. Kelly suing me. Allegedly, he was poisoned by the prison staff.
yeah.
But he been trying to get out.
saying that they trying to kill him. Y'all ain't keeping up with that.
Yeah, so he been trying to get out. The other interesting thing is that I didn't watch Straw, and I'm not going to. I don't watch Tyler Perry movies anymore. I just can't. I'm sorry. I think he's insulting or intelligent, but y'all go ahead with that. You didn't watch it either.
No, I didn't watch it.
You didn't
I
watch
think
it.
I like Tyler Perry though, but with me personally, I'm tired of the struggle movies. Like I understand because I come from some of the stuff that he says, so it does resonate with me a little bit, right? Um, and that's how. And again, I'm not hating his niche or whatever it is. That's how he's made his craft. I made his money and doing it like that. But like Toronto said, everybody don't come from that. And I think that too many times he show us in a negative light because he said it himself. Nobody in Hollywood, he's made more millionaires than anybody in Hollywood because he has his own studio. Well, give us some movies where they got doctors and lawyers and we're making cures for diseases. Like show some of that we can do that versus our whole struggling. Like everybody life ain't struggling. So the people that support those movies are the ones that's probably still in that poverty type of thing, which is fine. I'm not knocking anybody, but like still you're gonna always stay in that mindset if you don't look past that mindset.
Yeah.
And I'm learning that through my counseling.
I wonder though. I wonder if he.
Oh, one more thing. And then he followed that up with the damn thing, the divorce sisters. Whether it's a series or not. But it's still like, come on, man. So now we ain't got no sisters that's married and thriving. Like that's
I
just
don't know.
becoming redundant.
It's weird to me. What he. Well, no. Let me say this. I understand. Like I said, authors and everyone have their own niche, and so I don't knock him for having a niche. The thing is, there's a few critiques I have. I don't think he worked to um, work diligently enough to really hone in on his niche because his writing is horrible. I don't care what anybody says. His writing sucks. Like even if you take the trauma and everything out of it, is the scripts are just horribly bad. They just are. Um, and like the couple of movies that he did that was okay. I'm beginning to wonder if he has ghostwriters because
Yeah, right.
there's another guy that, and that's not just Tyler. There's one other dude that M Night. I think he does that because he had like maybe a couple of movies that were good, and then some movies that were just so out there. You were like, "There's no way he wrote both of these movies." You know, something that's so extreme that you're just like, "Okay, I know you didn't go from excellent to just horrible. Like, how does that happen? Unless you had somebody do that." And I think that's what that may have happened with him. And I'm thinking that's what's going on with Tyler because I didn't watch the one with the women who were the mathematicians. I didn't watch that one because it was just Tyler Perry. I'm just tired of him. But I heard it was good. I'm assuming the script was better. I don't know. So I just don't. I think maybe he doesn't have ghostwriters. But my other thing is like, even if you have a niche, that's fine. But you have a studio, and everyone is allowed to have what they think is what drives them to write about stuff or produce movies about stuff. What I don't know, and I'm not aware of him doing, is then why not give opportunities for other directors and producers to use your studio to develop movies that are different than yours? I don't know if I've ever seen something that was by somebody else that came from Tyler Perry's studio. Maybe it's out there. I don't know because I don't watch everything. But I'm just saying, why not more of that? Because my thing is like, of course, when you have other producers and stuff, or when you're talking about outside of people of color and black folks, you have a lot of people in that field doing that type of stuff. But with us, it's so limited that I don't know if we can really afford to have one person producing all the movies or directing all the movies that's got this that's so one dimensional. So if that's the case, I would think you at least open it up to other people to come in and direct and produce movies, and you help fund them for stuff that's different than what you're doing.
I just like, yeah,
I don't understand why that's not happening. It seems kind of weird. Yeah, something like that. Something because it's got to be something different. But then, other than that, like I said, the scripts are horrible. The acting is normally horrible because there's only so much people can do with the scripts that they are given.
talk about Taraji, because people don't want to fight you at that point.
Well, I'm just saying she did what she could with the shrimp. I don't think she's that great of an actress anyway, so I don't care what nobody thinks. So but anyway, so that was our top of the hour. I don't think there's anything else with regards to the top of the hour. I think that was it. So anyway, just wanted to hop on here, even if it's for a little bit, to say, hey, we want to stay consistent. We were busy today. We're still in the car, still trying to drive back from Charlotte back to home. Haven't eaten anything all day. Vaccinations on an empty stomach. I don't know if that was a good idea. What were you gonna say?
Quick topic, but disgusting.
What's a quick topic?
Since somebody say this earlier. I thought we talked about it. If can you love somebody and cheat on them all at the same time, or can you love two people at one time? I don't personally. I don't think you can. Just because of what I deem to know or believe, what I deem to know and believe what love is now. You would have asked the younger version of me that, I would have said, yeah, you can love two people at one time. And the main reason I think you can't love two people at one time, because if you love one person, how do you even get to the point of loving another?
Okay. Well, we can I don't know. We can maybe discuss that like later on when we get home tonight, or just wait and try to postpone it again until tomorrow.
Down. We're trying.
Let's try tomorrow at 7:00. We'll be back.
We'll give y'all a good one before we leave, though.
Yeah, because we go to. I don't know if because we leave on Saturday and we're not back until the. Well, is it the? It's not even
10 days.
Saturday. We're not back until
like
so we
Monday.
leave on Saturday and then we're gone that whole week and then we're back on that Monday. So what we'll do is we'll do a show tomorrow. We promise.
No promises.
Yeah, we're gonna promise. We're gonna do it tomorrow.
If she by herself, that's because she promised.
No, let's do it a little later tomorrow though, so we got some time.
Okay.
So we'll wait. Does Game of Thrones tomorrow?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You sure?
8:30. Yep. It's the elimination game. See,
But what? Who won? So what's face won? I didn't watch it. I turned it off.
Oh, yeah.
So disappointed.
Oklahoma.
Okay, so tomorrow we'll have to do before the game. We'll do 7:00. 7:00 tomorrow before the game because I gotta watch the game because it's stressing me out. So anyway, have a good evening, and we will talk to you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Deuces.